fresh record highs in the S&P, fresh record highs in the NASDAQ. We had CPI this morning, and core came in a little above expectations at 3.1% versus 3.0. However, it was headline inflation, which includes food and energy, that came in at 2.7% when they were looking for 2.8. The market and positioning must have been looking for either a hot number and fearful, or a cold number that would have showed some sort of slowing of the economy. And this sort of Goldilocks number really revved the engine here. You got the S&P, NASDAQ moving, but it was the Russell 2000 that had the biggest day, really outperforming and going positive on the year. But in those large caps, you had names like Broadcom and Meta doing heavy lifting. You had Goldman Sachs doing heavy lifting. Going back to the chips, you had a lot of the small names, Micron, Qualcomm, big days there. But when you get to this inflation number, Supercore increased month over month, fastest pace since January. Market's not worried about it right now. The long end of the yield curve, you saw rates rise a little bit there. However, the short end was somewhat unchanged. Now, for me, we're positioned in portfolios. We did capitalize on this, but I've been raising cash. We raised a little bit of cash yesterday. We cut Caterpillar, we cut Lilly, we trimmed a little on Broadcom, we trimmed a little bit on Alphabet, with a lot of reasons behind that. Gets us our main portfolio to about 7%. And, I honestly didn't see the market reacting the way it did, regardless of the number today. On the CTA, I got to say, listen, I was looking for a pullback. I was positioned short a little bit. And so here, managing risk, I hope others were able to capitalize better on this move. And, we'll get at it again tomorrow. Stay nimble.